Hey Rob here, how you doing? Wonderful to be back with yet another episode of The Way. Before I go on, if you're enjoying these, do subscribe, do comment. It's great to hear from you. And also visit the website www.ancient-wisdom.co.uk, where I share more thoughts and ideas, and there's other ways of connecting. What are we looking at today? Well, today we're looking at the weight of wanting, finding peace beyond desire. You see, we live in a world that tells us to want more, to seek more, to achieve more. Advertising tells us that happiness is just one more purchase away. Social media fuels the idea that we should always be striving for something better, a better career, a better relationship, a better version of ourselves. But what if the very act of wanting more is what keeps us from peace? What if true contentment is not in getting what we desire, but in learning to let go of the need to have it in the first place? There is a restlessness to desire, a pattern of how desire works. We want something, a promotion, a new experience, recognition, material comfort. We tell ourselves that once we have it, we'll be happy, we'll be satisfied. If we don't get it, we feel frustrated, restless, or resentful. If we do get it, the satisfaction doesn't last. And soon, we're chasing something else. You may recognize it in yourself. And this cycle never ends. Ancient wisdom teaches that desire itself is not the problem. It is disordered desire that causes suffering. Wanting good things is natural, but when we seek them above all else, we become slave to them. We become trapped. The proud and greedy never find rest because they're always seeking more. The humble and content find peace because they're not constantly grasping for what they do not have. It's not about rejecting joy or living in denial. It's about learning the difference between what truly satisfies the soul and what only provides temporary pleasure. The Celtic monks and seekers of Ireland and Britain understood this well. They lived simply, walked the land, teaching, living by example, and sought God in stillness and solitude. They were not concerned with accumulating wealth, power, or recognition. They were concerned with freeing the soul from attachment to worldly things. They believed true peace is not found in having more, but in needing less. The quieter the life, the louder the voice of the spirit. Happiness is not found in external things, but in the state of the heart. They chose a life of simplicity, not because they had to, but because they recognized that the more they owned, the more owned them. This is a truth that still applies today. The less we are consumed by wanting, the freer we are to live fully in the present moment. The less we chase after things, the more peace we find in what we already have. But letting go of desire can be difficult, can be hard. If we stop chasing, what will be left? If we give up what we think we need, will we still be happy? I ask, are you happy now? Does all the stuff you have make you happy? Or does it distract you? This is where many people struggle. They may try to detach from worldly things, but instead of finding peace, they feel empty, sad, or even resentful. Why? Because desire doesn't disappear overnight. The mind is conditioned to seek fulfillment in external things. When those things are removed, emptiness can feel unbearable. But that emptiness is the beginning of transformation. Instead of reaching for the next distraction, we're invited to sit with the discomfort, to question our cravings, to examine what truly nourishes us. And yet there is an illusion of getting what we want. I mean, have you ever wanted something so desperately, a new opportunity, a material possession, a person's approval, only to finally get it and realize it didn't bring you the peace you expected? That's because peace was never in the thing itself. Peace is not in the money we make, but how we relate to what we have. Peace is not in how people see us, but in how we see ourselves. Peace is not in controlling our circumstances, but in trusting that we are held even in uncertainty. The peace you seek is within you. It is yours. It always has been. When we resist desire, rather than being controlled by it, we open the door to a deeper kind of contentment, one that is not dependent on external conditions. So how do we break this cycle of desire? How do we get free? If inordinate desire makes us restless, then how do we reclaim that inner peace? So I'm going to share 5 ways just to begin this. Pause before acting on desire. The next time you feel a really strong craving for a possession, for validation, for something you believe you must have, pause. Ask yourself, will this bring me lasting peace, or is this just temporary relief? Secondly, practice gratitude for what you already have. Contentment is not found in getting more, but in appreciating what is already here. So shift your focus. Instead of asking, what do I lack? Ask, what do I already have that brings me joy, peace, or fulfillment? Be honest about what truly satisfies you. The things we chase often provide only surface level satisfaction. So reflect. What has brought me the deepest fulfillment in my life? And here's the thing. It's rarely material things. Embrace simplicity. Less is often more. Consider simplifying your environment, your commitments, and your expectations. Let go of things that add stress rather than joy. Shift your focus to something greater. True peace is found not in running after desires, but in aligning ourselves with something deeper. Whether that be faith, love, service, inner stillness. Instead of focusing on what you want, focus on who you are becoming. When we do this, we can live a life that is light and free. Just imagine a life where you no longer feel weighed down by wanting, where you can enjoy the beauty of life without needing to cling to it, where you feel at peace even when you don't have everything you desire, where you are no longer chasing fulfillment because you found it within yourself. This is the gift of letting go. This is the path of true freedom. Perhaps today is an invitation to release the weight of wanting, to step out of the cycles of always needing more, and to discover that peace is not something we chase. It is something we allow. It is within us. You just need to create the space for it. It is yours, and it always has been. Because in the end, what we let go of may be exactly what sets you free. It's been great sharing this with you today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Many blessings, much love. Do check out the website, www.ancientwhispers.co.uk. Subscribe to the channel. Comment, what's that one thing that you're going to start letting go of? What's that one thing you're going to stop chasing that can and will bring you more peace? Much love. See you soon in the next episode. Take care.